I love getting to convention spaces early, before the insanity begins. The calm before the storm, as it were. To get a lay of the land without having to weave past other convention attendees and figure out the specific places we'll want to be at certain times. As you can see, the layout was pretty simple, but oh my gosh, this map doesn't even come close to expressing just how much there was to do and see. Because, well, just look. Now, right off the bat, I loved the incredible artists and the array of art to choose from. Oh, yeah. Oh, Elsa's a favorite. And Tam. Well, Daddy gave you some money for souvenirs, but we just got here.
Take it all in. Take it all in.
Absolutely. Do you mind if you're on video?
No, not at all.
And of course, we did plan ahead, and both my youngest and myself had our goals for day one. A photo op with Rose McGowan of Charmed, though my youngest wanted it for her role in Once Upon a Time as Cora, the Evil Queen's mother. Me, I was there for an autograph of Grant Gustin, who you may also know as Barry Allen, aka The Flash. Of course, this whole trip was in jeopardy just a day ago, and if you want to hear that story, hang on until the end. But first, I'd like to hand it to the organizers and their managing of the lines. They were long, but moved quite quickly. My Harry Potter fan only asked to lay down once, but was all smiles when it came time to get her picture taken with Rose. Then we had more time on the floor as my autograph signing wouldn't happen for several more hours. So we met and saw some really interesting characters.
Can I say hi to R2D2?
Sure, go for it. As for us, well, we didn't cosplay so much as represent with our Flash and Harry Potter t-shirts on day one, and day two we decided to get a little silly. As you can see, my youngest is reaching for the stars, while I decided to play biker. And we hit the vendors again in search of some trinkets to bring home. All in all, it was a successful excursion. Well, we have done what we can at Comic-Con in Indiana, so we are heading home here in just a few minutes. Basically waiting for our ride. After a troublesome illness and a little bit of tummy ache yesterday, We were able to walk around. My youngest was able to meet Rose McGowan and get a photo taken. I was able to get 2 autographs, one of Grant Gustin and one of an actor from Timeless that I was very surprised to see here and excited to get a picture of, and also gave me another video show to binge. So Clone Wars, here I come, and back home, here we go. Now, if you made it this far and wondered about the troubles that made this trip a bit of a challenge, it begins here. We recently adopted this sweet-faced deer, and while we had an appointment to kennel our 3 pups for the 3 days we plan to be gone, she's 10 weeks old and the pups don't get their final round of immunizations until 12 weeks, so no kenneling. My husband, who is completely supportive of not only my obsession with this channel, but my nerd, geeky obsessions as well, volunteered to drive us down and then come back home with the pups so my daughter and I could attend the convention. Not my first choice, obviously, but as I know he really doesn't mind the drive and he rarely gets time to himself, it became the new plan. Then Thursday, the night before we were ready to leave, my daughter began vomiting. And so we did the watch and wait to see if she would continue to be ill or if her tummy would settle. By 11 a.m. Friday, she was done vomiting, and after a lot of me going back and forth on the possible problems and weighing the good against the bad, we decided to chance it and head on to Indy. Now, I'm sharing this because as parents, we are not perfect, and occasionally life hands us a set of circumstances where we spend a lot of time ripping ourselves apart trying to make the right decision, or at least the best out of bad choices. After 30 years of soothing my kids' illnesses, talking out the pros and cons with my husband and daughter because only she knows how she feels, we chanced it and went. And while my little geek in training did have a bout of stomach upset around midnight Sunday morning, she went through Saturday with no issues, and had nachos for lunch with no issues, and had a good time. So I'm glad we went, and so is she. Thanks for joining us on our little look at Indiana Comic Con and some of the fun we had.
Inside lane, missing exits, glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by.